Hello everybody and welcome to my beginner level gameplay guide on Warrior. This is gameplay without the book. We won't be using the Tomb of Mastery, so no subclass, just straight up Warrior class here without the benefits of a subclass. So yeah, so the Warrior starts with a short sword which has 6 points of damage. This is very high, making it the easiest class in my opinion, and probably in many people's opinions to play if you're new to the game. Standard armor, like I guess every other class. We have some darts and a bit of food. The warrior identifies strength potions from the start. He also gets um, bonus health. It's almost like a mini health pot when he eats food. There's probably a few other things I'm forgetting. Oh yes, he also starts with 11 strength instead of 10. So you can more quickly get to um, you can more quickly get to um, use higher level weapons early and that type of thing. But none of that really matters if you're a beginner. Um, Aside from the like healing you get from the food, um, I mean, basically, um, Warrior is sort of like the most standard gameplay, teaching you the basics of the game. So it's a very good beginner class. So yeah, so if you are new to the game and you're looking to get your first goo win, like defeat the goo, the first boss, then this video should help. Um, so yeah, so first things first here, we're in on the first floor. We're just exploring carefully here, and we're looking for, okay, so one thing you want to do when playing the warrior is you do want to use your darts on rats. I think that's the most economic use of darts because rats don't have any armor. So you want to hit them once. You want to take about 2 damage off, like this is good. And don't bother hitting them with darts anymore once you've taken off 2 damage because you have 6 damage with the sword. So you can often finish them off with the sword after. So what we're going to do here is we're also going to hit the other rat. We missed, that's fine. We're going to step back and do a surprise attack. So we step back and the rat comes through the door, and that's what's called a surprise attack. It means you get a guaranteed hit. It won't miss. Sometimes it will do 0 damage, but it will hit. And you'll get damage down more often than not when you do a surprise attack. So that's good. So yeah, we'll just take out these rats. I did 7 damage and 9 damage. Rats have 8 points of health, so it's quite easy to take them down with the warrior's 6 damage short sword. So yep, so we have another rat coming for us. We took the 2 points of health off with the dart. We'll do the same thing. Hide behind the door. The rat comes through, and now it's in a state of surprise. You can't see any indicator that it's in a state of surprise, but it is, and we can get a guaranteed hit down. We didn't kill him this time, but on the first hit we took a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Okay, so now let's open this skeletal remains. There's no wraith. That's good. We get a potion. And since it's in the skeletal remains, we know that we won't need to use this potion on this floor for a quest, so we can just drink it immediately to identify it right away. And it was a potion of purification. So that's fine and good. We will save this potion because it wasn't found in a chest or in a skeletal remains. It was found on the ground, which means it could be useful for a quest later on. So, okay, nothing in that room. Nothing here. Let's see what's going on here. So, what we'll do is, what we'll do here is we'll drink this potion. So you can identify potions by drinking them. We'll drink this potion here in front of this bookshelf. The bookshelf is packed with Cheaplis's books. Might it burn? So if we drink this here and we catch fire, the shelf will also catch fire and we'll also identify it. Conveniently, we're also standing on water. So if we catch fire, it'll only be for 1 turn because the water will put it out because we're standing on water. So let's just see if this is even the potion of liquid flame. And indeed it is. And the bookshelf catches fire and we just wait a few turns and it finishes burning. And we can enter this room and collect these items. Okay, so we got a few scrolls here. I don't 6 damage for the dungeon for sorry, 6 damage for the sewers, which is the first 5 levels of the game, is plenty of damage. So I'm not interested in upgrading this sword. That's fine. I might upgrade this cloth though, depending, but I have plenty of damage for now, so I'm not going to read these scrolls. One might be a scroll of upgrade, or identify. Those are kind of our most valuable items, but we won't read them for now. We do have a bomb. This is a very valuable tool. Um, but this I recommend saving for when you're in trouble or when there are a bunch of enemies grouped together, or especially for the goo. It'll be highly useful for the goo boss on the 5th floor. So we'll just hold on to that bomb in our bags here. We won't just use it randomly. We'll save it for when it will be most useful. So I hit this rat again with the darts, take it down a few health points, and now it's coming after me. Same thing, surprise attack, and he dies on 1 hit. I preserve all my health. Okay, same thing here, surprise attack this rat. Great, we get the key that we're looking for. We also get another potion, and we just want to go open this door now. And we get 3 more scrolls, and they're all different. Okay, that's fine. So if you're new to this game, you can just go to the 2nd floor without getting level 2. Right now we're level 1, as you can see here, level 1 warrior. You can see the 1 indicator here over the warrior's picture. But if you're new to the game, I generally recommend reaching level 2 before going to the 2nd floor. So that's what we'll do here. I think it's kind of a best practice. So we'll do that here as well before we go to the 2nd floor through the exit there. Just find a few more rats. So here's 1. And we only need 1 more experience point. You can see your experience points here by clicking on your portrait. And there's experience 9 out of 10. And you can see the experience bar here in yellow at the very bottom of your screen as well. So I'm just going to run around the floor until I find some more rats. And there's the last one. I'll hit him once with the dart, and then he dies. And we reach level 2. So we're good to go to the 2nd floor now. We've reached level 2, and yeah, we're feeling pretty good here. We're hungry. That's fine though, because we have full health. So yeah, I have a potion I want to identify. Normally I wouldn't just drink this potion unless I was standing on water and I had thrown out all these scrolls for 2 reasons. It could be a potion of liquid flame, and if I drank it without standing on water, I would burn continuously, or I could burn for longer. As well, if you catch fire while you have scrolls in your bags, they can burn, and then you'll lose them, which you don't want to do. But since I've already identified the potion of liquid flame, I'm not worried about that, so I can just drink this potion directly, and it was a healing potion. That's fine. I think I'm gonna save these scrolls because I don't need a scroll of upgrade for now, and one of them might be that, so I won't read these scrolls for now. So we'll just explore and see what we can find. Okay, we found another scroll. Wow, we have a bunch of different scrolls this time. So 2 of these. Those can't be upgrades because one was taken from a skeletal remains. So that means we can read these. We'll read one of these. Okay, it's a challenging roar. That's not ideal. We just called the entire floor to us here. And this is maybe a good time to use the bomb. Although the enemies aren't positioned optimally here, so I won't actually use the bomb. I could use it here, but I'm the warrior. I'm strong enough to take on these enemies, so I'm just going to fight them. However, I'm somewhat low here, and I'm hungry, so I can eat the food, and it will immediately restore some health, which is nice. So we'll just eat that food, our health goes back up, and we're completely safe. And again, using our darts for the first hit, if possible. And if they don't die, if they don't take any damage, that's fine too. And there is the Gnoll Scout. We get our Dew Vial. We get a Potion of Strength. We can just drink that immediately. Strength goes up to 12. And we have our Dew Vial, which is nice to collect some dew if we need it. Scroll of Challenge is really not a useful scroll, so that's not the greatest, but we'll just keep it. We might be able to sell it later or something like that, so. Okay. Okay, so we're out of darts now. That's okay, though. We can still, you know, just use our sword, take out this rat, get this money. And we're cruising now. We're feeling very good. We can just explore the rest of this floor. We got a healing, we got a liquid flame potion. We also got an indigo potion. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to surprise attack this rat for the additional damage. I won't worry about that Gnoll Scout. We get some more food. You do want to explore this grass because it will give you, often give you seeds and dew, so yeah. Okay, that's floor 2. We're very comfortable right now. We have high health. We have 2 rations of food. We have a potion of healing. So we have, whoops, there's 2 enemies at once. Let's position ourselves so they can't both attack us at once through this door. And we will head out here soon, I think. However, I am going to drink this potion to identify it. And it's an invisibility, that's fine. So we'll continue on now, explore all this grass. We don't need to read these scrolls. I still don't need to upgrade anything. The warrior is very strong with his short sword, so now what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this dew, and we'll go into our dew vial. So we're at 1 out of 10 here. So yeah, once that fills up, it'll be like an instant health pot, which is good. There are 2 enemies. I'm not going to walk up to them. I'm going to wait in the door and press the wait key, and then they see me. And now I can run back from the door, and they'll come through. I get that surprise attack down, that additional damage. I'm just going to press spacebar, or you can press this key if you're trying to wait. We want him to see us like he did. And wait for him to come through the door and surprise attack him. Okay, so we have 2 of these Rado scrolls. There's a good chance that this is a scroll of upgrade, but I still won't read it for now. Let's just keep exploring the floor. Nothing here. Do we have a key? I don't think we have a key. Nope. You want to avoid these traps, of course. Okay, there's our key. I think I'll go there on the way back. I can just go there on the way back. That was a nice hit. We took out that rat in 1 hit. It'd be nice to pick up this dew into our dew vial, but I need to, like I'm missing health, so I'll just use it. It'll just replenish my health instead of going into the dew vial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat this food, and hopefully by the time I pick that dew up, I'll be full health, and it will go into my dew vial instead. Whew, but I'm poisoned, so... Oh boy. This is getting dangerous. I think I need the health potion here. I think we're going to potion of healing. So now that I'm full health... Oh, never mind. No longer full health. Okay, that's fine. I really want to pick up this dew into my dew vial, but... Yeah, no, starving isn't always good. Wow, there are so many traps on this floor. Sometimes you get floors like this with a lot of traps. It's pretty tough. We can just pick this dew up. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be coming back. So we stepped on a paralysis trap now, too. It's a good thing we're playing the warrior. If we're playing the huntress, we'd probably be dead by now. We'll kite back through this door so we can get the surprise attack and take out this Gnoll Scout. We're somewhat low now. I'm a little bit concerned, but the warrior is very hardy, so I'm not too worried. So I do want to... I think I want to identify this leather armor. We have enough damage at 6 damage on the warrior. So I think upgrading our armor at this point is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this out of my bag, pick up the leather. I'm going to start reading these scrolls. So we have select an enchantable item. This is already enchanted. We can just enchant our short sword. Tempered short sword, very nice. We could dump upgrades into this and it will maintain those. But I don't recommend that with a short sword. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. The enchantment doesn't make a difference here. We'll read some of these other scrolls. And again, we're looking for a scroll of identify. We got a scroll of teleportation, which teleports us over here, is fine. Let's run away from this crab. Please, 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 no. I don't have any escape here. I could just die. Oh. That was close. Okay, let's heal using this Seed of Sungrass. Okay, that's good. We're safe for now. Let's keep reading these scrolls. I really would like to find a scroll of identify. We just read the scroll of Psionic Blast? Was that Psionic Blast? It blinded us. Anyway, it blinded us, the scroll of Psionic Blast. There's our scroll of identify. So what we'll do is we'll identify the leather armor. It's indeed, you know, I mean, it's indeed, it's not degraded. So we can equip this, which is very nice, taking us from 2 to 4 points of armor per attack, which is very nice. Exactly what we want here because we have enough damage again on the warrior. So with the short sword, so getting better armor is kind of our goal here, and it's good that we found it. So we're quite comfortable here against crabs. We're comfortable against all enemies, I think. I have a potion of strength. You always want to drink these immediately so that you have space in your bags. Potion of liquid flame is good against goo. We even have shurikens we can use against the goo. I think we can use this. We can use our shurikens because we happen to have some. Now, you won't always get the same items as me, right? Like, you're not going to necessarily get the same items I have. So you'll need to use whatever items you get to the best of your ability to make it further. But the things I'm teaching you here should hopefully help you get further in your game. And we do have, there's a trap underneath this chest. I've never seen that before. We do have our golden key. We can open this. And there's a trap underneath the chest. I've never seen that before. That's really interesting. So what we'll do is we'll throw an item down to pop that trap. We'll pick up our spear again, and we'll pick up the wand. We got a wand of Firebolt. That is the best wand in the game. We're very lucky to get that. That happens quite rarely, so we're quite lucky here. So this is a nice strong run that we're on. It's a good example for this video. Okay, so we're just gonna hide through the door. I'm not gonna use my wand of Firebolt, because if I set this enemy on fire, it's gonna set this grass and door and everything else on fire, so I won't do that. We're gonna get the ghost quest. We'll just fight the ghost here. And we want... What do we want here? We already have 6 points of damage. I think we'll go for armor, because we have this shocking spear. If we get a better armor... Wow, we get a very nice armor. We can't really equip it now because it's too high level, but that's really nice armor. We can read... I want to make space in my bags for these items here. Potion of healing we definitely want. So in a situation like this, when your bags are really full, you just want to throw out the least valuable item. items so that you can make space. In this case, they're cloth armor. Cloth armor are worth very little, so you can almost always be happy just throwing those away. So I'm not finding any other rooms here. It's just these two. So in a situation like this, you just want to explore the dungeon, explore the floor and see if you can find any hidden doors. And you do that by pressing the search button or the S key on your keyboard if you're playing on desktop. And then we find a door and we should be able to explore the rest of this floor now. So there's traps here. Let's just trip these traps. And in this case, I didn't trip the trap in front because it will light the door on fire and me. I can show you. I tripped the one diagonal to it so it won't light the door on fire, and this is how that works. So that's why I didn't trip this trap. Otherwise, I would have caught on fire as well. So we can use our wand of firebolt here, even though the crab is standing on water. I'm almost dead here. I only have 3 health. One more hit will kill me, so I'm definitely going to drink a potion of healing here. And take this crab out. And we can cook this crab meat. Actually, am I eating here? I don't think we need to eat quite yet. We can get a little bit lower before we eat, so. Psionic Blast scroll blinds you, so yes, that was it. Okay, so Psionic Blast does blind you. So yeah, that's good to know. So we'll cook this meat on this grass. We'll just firebolt that. We'll use the wand. Oh, wand of firebolt is out of charges. So we can eat this meat. And it healed us a little bit. And it helped bring down our hunger, which is important. Okay. We'll eat this dew just because we want to be relatively healthy. I'm going to leave that one because I'm almost close to full health. I may be able to pick that up from my dew vial on the way back. So we'll just leave that and continue exploring here. Another seed of sungrass is very nice. It's basically a free health potion. In contrast to the last floor, which had a lot of traps, I'm going to wait here until my health bar is full. And now I pick up this dew and it says you collected a dewdrop into your dew vial. So now we're at 2 out of 10, which is good. Let's see if there's any more dew that I can collect here before I go exploring these other rooms. There was another one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's take out this crab. I'm gonna hide here. I guess this other gnoll scout can still see me. Try not to fight both of them at once. Explore all this grass. So normally you'd need a potion of liquid flame to open this door. But because we have the wand of firebolt, we use that instead. And we get to save our potion of liquid flame. We have no space for anything here. So let me I'm going to throw the wand out for a moment. Pick up this food. We're hungry and we're somewhat low health, so this is the perfect time to eat. I'll eat that food. A turquoise potion here. And we have a scroll. A scroll Nodis. We can identify that Nodis scroll. I'm fairly sure that these are scrolls of upgrade because there's 2. And we haven't used any yet, so I'm not going to identify those. We'll throw out the spear. We'll identify this Nodis. We'll pick the spear back up. I think I might just throw a seed out of my inventory here. I can't drink this potion to get rid of it because it might be useful for a quest on this floor. So what I'll do is we'll just drop the seed of Dreamweed so that we can pick up this other potion. And we'll continue on here. Let's see if we can find some more dew. We do. Very nice. We're at 5 out of 10. Okay. Another seed of... Very nice. We have a lot of flame consumables here. There's more dew. I'm not picking it up quite yet. I need to be full health, 38 out of 40, in order to pick it up. So I'm just going to heal up first, and now I can pick it up into my dew vial. We're at 6 out of 10. Now we're at 7 out of 10, which is good. We're almost full there. It's tough to use this. We can't use our wand of firebolt at all here because we're looking at grass everywhere. We'll just catch fire, so I can't really be using that. Hey, Lord Yufubu. Welcome here, bro. We're just recording a video. Okay, so yeah, we really don't have space now. And there's nothing I really want to throw out of my bags. So I think I just need to remember to come back for this scroll. We'll step back through this door so we're not fighting both these enemies at once. Take them both out. It's fine. We'll leave this dew for when we come back that direction later. Ooh, and we come across a summoning trap room. So this is very good for... Oh, this is good for farming enemies. I'm going to try and do this. So what I'm going to do is, because I know I don't need the potions for anything else, I'm going to drink these potions right on this door. And maybe one of them is a potion of toxic gas, in which case we can do big AoE damage to the enemies in here. So let's try this. Okay, that was not. And this one? Also not. So, I mean, one of them is a potion of levitation, which allows us to levitate over these traps and not trip them. And call the entire... call the entire... what I mean is... summon all the enemies in this room. Oh, excuse me. So summoning traps will summon enemies, and if you hit one of these traps, it will summon enemies onto the other tiles nearby, and then it will trip the other traps. So generally, if you hit one of these tiles, it will summon all the enemies in this room. Since I don't have any AoE damage, area of effect damage, which is only like a potion of toxic gas, is about the only thing you can use to farm these rooms. I don't think I'm going to summon them. Although what I could do is use these bombs. I think that's what we can do here. I'm going to try it. We'll throw something out we don't need just to open that door. Just to hold that door open. We'll throw a shuriken. So now I'll throw another shuriken. You'll see how this works. So it fills up the room with enemies. All of those traps summon an enemy, and then it trips the other traps, and they summon the entire room. I don't think I'm equipped to deal with this. I don't think I'm equipped to deal with this many enemies. I don't have AoE damage. This isn't enough AoE damage. If I try and fight this, I'm definitely just going to die. So it's convenient that it's right next to the exit. So I can just make my escape here unscathed and just go and do the goo boss, because we're on the 4th floor. So we'll just leave and we'll take on goo now. I'll add another dew to my dew vial, so I'm at 8 out of 10. This is almost like a almost like a full potion here. 8 out of 10 is very good. So yeah, so I just stepped on a trap, so I just called the goo by accident. So we have to fight him right now. So let's try and clear some space here. I want to see the goo coming from as far away as possible. He'll have to step on some grass there, which means he'll burn. So we'll set this fire plant there, and we'll walk back. Here he comes. He's already on fire, which is perfect. We'll use a shuriken to get 1 point of damage. We're poisoned, so I have to retreat immediately. And what I've done here is I have planted a seed of earth root. If I step on this, when a creature touches an earth root, its roots create a kind of natural armor around it. So when I step on this now, I have the armor buff, herbal armor, As well, I'm standing on water, so if the goo poisons me, the poison will be dispersed immediately because I'm standing on water. So now we just fight him. And what the goo is doing right now is he's supercharging. He's charging to do a super attack. So generally, excuse me, generally when the goo charges up to do a super attack, you want to step back 2 tiles. The super attack gives the goo 1 extra range, so even if you're a tile away, he can still hit you, and big damage. So normally we'd want to step back 2 tiles away from the goo, but since we have the herbal armor, we can take a big hit. So I'm going to let it go through. I'm just going to attack him. And he's still charging, fortunately, so we get to hit him again. He hit us with his super attack, but it did 0 damage because we have the herbal armor. So now we'll just keep attacking. We don't take too much damage there. Again, we have the herbal armor. And he dies. So yeah, that's about it for this guide on how to play the warrior class without the subclass specifications. If you're new to this game, you're probably not aware of the Rat King's room. Once you defeat the goo, there's a room hidden in this exit room here with the jail door, and you can find that by searching around, pressing the search button, or pressing the S key on your keyboard, and it gives you a room here with chests. One of these chests is a secret enemy. If you click it, it will attack you, so you need to be aware of that and try to heal up before you open the chests in this room, so that you don't die. I'll illustrate that point right now. So this is an enemy, a fairly strong one. You don't want to surprise attack it, but if you're low health after fighting the boss, it can kill you, so just be aware of that. But yeah, and you get these little rewards here, and that's great. But anyway, that's enough of this video here. I hope it was helpful for you if you're new to the warrior. Hopefully these tips helped. Once you get past the goo and once you get past the second boss, Tengu, if you defeat him, you get a book that you can read, which allows you to spec into a slightly more powerful version of the warrior. But yeah, but that's all for this video. I hope it helped. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please post them below. I'd love to answer them on YouTube, or I'm sure someone else would as well if they know your question and what it's about. Yep, I hope this was helpful. If you would like to watch my stream, you can find the link below the video here, as well as a few other useful links for my Discord and some other great community resources. Thanks and take care.